In the year 218 BCE, Hannibal Barca, the brilliant Carthaginian general, was renowned for his daring campaigns against the Roman Republic. His audacious crossing of the Alps with an army of war elephants was one of the most legendary feats in military history. However, there is a forgotten chapter of Hannibal's life, a tale hidden in the shadowy realms of myth and legend, one that begins not in Europe, but far to the west, in the remote reaches of the Andes Mountains, a place known to ancient travelers as the Forbidden Forest. The story begins during the Punic Wars, after Hannibal had won several stunning victories against the Romans. Word of his military genius spread far beyond the Mediterranean, reaching distant lands. Among those who heard of his conquests was a mysterious elder from a forgotten Andean tribe. This elder possessed knowledge of an ancient secret, something that had the power to change the fate of any who wielded it. A weapon said to lie deep within the Andes Mountains, hidden in the heart of a vast, enchanted forest. According to legend, this weapon, known as La Hoja del Trueno, the Blade of Thunder, was forged by the gods themselves. A sword that could summon the elements of nature to its bearer's will. It was said that the blade could command the skies, call forth storms, and shatter mountains with a single strike. The elder, driven by visions and ancient prophecy, sent word to Hannibal, believing that only a warrior of his skill and cunning could retrieve the sword. Curious and intrigued, Hannibal received the message while resting after his victory at Cannae. Despite his commitments to the ongoing war, he couldn't shake the thought of such a weapon, one that might tip the scales decisively in Carthage's favor. The idea of wielding a power that could devastate the legions of Rome intrigued him beyond measure. After careful deliberation, Hannibal secretly assembled a small, elite group of his most trusted soldiers and embarked on a journey to the New World, a journey that would take him far beyond the lands known to his people. The voyage across the Atlantic was perilous. Weeks of rough seas and fierce storms tested the endurance of the Carthaginian crew. But Hannibal's determination was unwavering, and soon, the outline of the Andes Mountains rose before them like jagged teeth, piercing the sky. The Forbidden Forest awaited them within those peaks, its reputation one of danger and mystery. Local tribes spoke in hushed tones of the forest, warning of spirits, ancient creatures, and the ever-present sense that the land itself was alive. As they ventured inland, the dense jungle closed in around them. Thick vines hung from the towering trees, and the air was thick with the scent of damp earth and the call of unseen creatures. The deeper they went, the more the forest seemed to pulse with an eerie energy. The air grew heavier, and the path ahead twisted in ways that defied logic. Hannibal's men whispered among themselves, sensing that they were no longer alone. One night, as they camped beneath the towering canopy, strange lights appeared in the distance, flickering orbs that danced through the trees like will-o'-the-wisps.